Hi guys, welcome to Techopia, and as always we're very excited because we are showcasing another new for Ottawa and another opportunity for us to build and grow on the amazing ecosystem that we have within this city. We are here today celebrating Infinera coming to Ottawa and also right here in Kanata North. So let me just quickly go through our panel here and let us find out who is joining us today. So if you're watching this, as you already know, we're all about showcasing what's happening within tech within our community, and we are always very, very proud to invite new guests and new companies and new family members to the Ottawa tech community. So first things first, let's start off here. Please introduce yourself and share with us a little bit why we are here today.
My name is Parthi Kandappan. I'm the Senior Vice President of Systems Architecture, which is the R&D portion for Infinera. And I run the R&D portion, and this group is a key piece of the R&D portion of Infinera.
Perfect. And we have?
I am Sonia Wilkerson. I'm the Senior Vice President of Human Resources supporting Infinera globally.
I'm Kelly Days with Invest Ottawa. I'm the Director for the Americas. And as the lead economic development agency for our city, we support our tech sector in every way, including fantastic companies like Infinera.
So, okay, so we literally had balloons at we had the mayor here, we had a crowd at your first launch and announcement here in Ottawa. So clearly our ecosystem, our community is excited to have you here. Let me hear from the culture and the human resources side first a little bit. Why is it so important for you to have chosen Ottawa to start this new journey for your company?
Right. I'm very happy to answer that question. Ottawa has an amazing depth of talent in the technology space. And Infinera is a company that goes where the talent is, and it's definitely here. So we've been very pleased with our growth thus far in Ottawa and the talent that we have within the office here. And we see it as a great opportunity to continue to expand and building our talent base to continue our amazing technology development.
Thank you. Now, from a research and development perspective as well, a technical perspective, I think the talent and, of course, the skill set, all of it really is a wonderful mixture for us here in Ottawa and also specifically in Kanata. Maybe you could share with us a little bit, if people don't just quite know what Infinera does and what you specialize in, maybe let's dive into that a little bit. What exactly does the company entail?
Sure. If you're using any form of communication, your communication travels through some telecom network. And what we provide is the equipment that makes that possible. So our vision is really captured by the phrase, an infinite pool of intelligent bandwidth. As 5G grows, as data centers grow, all of us are communicating more and more with higher capacities of bandwidth. Where we used to send email messages, today we are sending live stream. And so every time the new applications come in, new bandwidth comes, requirements grow. And as the bandwidth requirements grow, new technologies have to come in. And Infinera's goal and purpose in life is to bring new technologies that makes this connectivity seamless and ubiquitous. That's really what we are about. And the particular technology we use is the optical networks that makes possible fast, flexible connections across the globe.
Okay, well, all right. He's got that down. He's like, I have had to answer that question a couple times now already. So when you say you make that whole process faster, easier, connectivity, it's interesting that you're here in Kanata specifically. I mean, just literally a couple months ago, we had autonomous vehicles driving down the street. 5G network is just all over the place. So clearly, you can see that there is a huge need, because I don't think people always recognize and respect the amount of data that is associated with even saying the word autonomous vehicles and what comes along with that. Do you think that apart, with the smart city initiatives, with 5G, all of that has been kind of a conduit behind pushing you guys to be more in this space and be more in Ottawa and even be more in Kanata?
Yeah, I think if I can make a small correction, it's a well-kept secret that we've been actually in Ottawa since 2009. We've been a small group that hired a very key set of talent, and I call them one of my crown jewels that's been here. It's the fact that over the last 8 years, we have seen the ability of the talent, the high caliber of innovation, and more importantly, the ecosystem that we see our competitors, our customers come into Ottawa and create certain growth of local talents. Our vendor pool is coming in here. So we are seeing a tide of new talent and new skills complementing what already existed here. And as we look around the globe and we look at different areas, it's very obvious to us that Kanata brings a unique combination of, as we were talking earlier to the mayor, stability, a local talent pool that has deep expertise, but also young growth from the many universities here. And we want to tap into that because, as we said, if we are going to serve our customers with the very best, then we need the very best working for us.
Yeah.
So that's really the driver.
Absolutely, love it. And I'm going to jump over to Kelly. Kelly, it's been a phenomenal year, 2017, for our city. It's also been a great year for the Innovation Center and Invest Ottawa, purely because I think so much has been achieved, so many new conversations have been had, and of course so many new relationships have been built. This relationship we are expanding and growing on now, what do you think that means for us, once again, as a community and also just for growth moving forward?
Well, I couldn't agree more with what you guys said, and we're going to use that. But, you know, it all begins and ends with talent. And I think something very unique about Ottawa that a lot of people don't necessarily recognize is we're everything from ASIC design right up to the software. We get networks, we understand networks. And the type of talent that Infinera is looking for is, I think, the word deep talent, right? So ASIC certification engineers, optical engineers. These are not people easily found around North America, and we are one of the hubs for that. In terms of talent attraction, I think that that's something that our technology community as a whole is looking for. So Invest Ottawa is really looking at adding even more programs around talent attraction. So, you know, the Working in Ottawa talent program that we ran. So all of that to say is I think that Invest Ottawa is doing a great job, and we're going to continue to listen to our community and expand our programs and our support so that we can get even more growth for great companies like Infinera.
And now let's talk a little about, I love the fact that you said deep talent as well, because it is so true. We have such an amazing pool of individuals that have had high executive positions in, you know, in the communications realm, and then of course the new, exciting, innovative, try something new, be bold, let's get crazy kind of ideas, which is wonderful. So let's talk about that. You are here, you're expanding, which means you are looking for new people to join your team.
We are absolutely looking for new people to join our team, and we're excited about an event that we're hosting on November 29th. We have a job fair and open house occurring between 3 and 7 on the 29th, so absolutely. And I think one of the big attractions to Infinera is, although it's a very well-kept secret, Infinera is a culture of innovation. And for developers that are looking for an opportunity to make a difference and actually see their work come alive, this is their opportunity, because Infinera is that kind of company. And they also have an opportunity to work with a broader global community. And there's a dearth of talent around the world in which they leverage each other and tap into innovative ways to deliver technology to our community. And lastly, and as important as the technology, is our culture. We are a culture that is known for being a respectful culture. And people typically enjoy working here, and they stay a long time. So we're very, very proud of our history with our employees.
Well, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much for joining, and not joining, just, and really, I guess for the first time, it's like we're a very good kept secret. So we're glad that the secret now is out. And it's officially out if you don't know that just yet. So Infinera, thank you so much for sharing with us a little bit more about the company. Excited to see where this company goes, and of course, most importantly, how this adds to the ecosystem and growth that'll come from this. So thank you so very much for joining us today. And we look forward, and make sure, if you haven't announced already, the 29th of November, job fair from 3 to 7, and taking place at your Kanata location, yes? 555 Leggett. This is where it's at. So thank you very much for joining us today. Have a fantastic day. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.